John Jay here on Bob FM. Excited to visit with Shane Russell of the ToTo tribute band Hold the Line that will be with us at Bobstock this year. Shane, thank you first of all for coming on the program.
Thank you so much, John. We are just ecstatic about being part of Bobstock this year.
Well, I was mentioning to you before we started talking here that I'm a huge ToTo fan. I love the band. I think they're very underrated in a lot of ways, the influence that they had on music. But let me ask you, how did you come to be a part of a ToTo tribute band?
Oh, wow. John, I had been affiliated with Journey tributes, Foreigner tributes, a U2 tribute, just all over the U.S., and I had experience with it, but I never had been involved in anything with ToTo, but I've been a ToTo fan, I would say, for the last 10 years. They were my inspiration to move to Nashville, which I did a lot of work for about 10 years. And I happened to see this ad on Craigslist. I've been searching for a ToTo tribute for about a year. But I saw this ad out in Denver, and I was shaky about it. I didn't know whether I needed to respond or not because it was, far away. So I put it off for about a month. Finally, I replied to their ad for a vocalist, and Bill Thode, the guy who's over this, he started ToTo, Hold the Line. He called me that night. We talked for about an hour. We just hit it off. I ended up flying out there and audition in late October of last year. So it just clicked. Bob Croft, the guitarist, who is the second cousin to Bobby Kimball, original singer of ToTo, was auditioning the same day. So they tried out about 7 singers. I got a call about a week later. They wanted me to fly back out, and we just started the band. I flew out twice a month ever since then. We had our first show in May at the Buffalo Rose in Golden. It sold out. We did another show at the Soil Dove in June. It sold out. So we've just had an ecstatic response to the amount of ToTo fans that are in the Colorado area. So we're very blessed.
Well, and as I said, I think ToTo, one of the most underrated bands. People know who they are, but I don't think really appreciate what they brought to music and some of the incredible music that they produced. And so what has surprised you most, Shane, about since you've been in this band, about the music of ToTo?
I would say that it's probably the most technical music I've ever done. Like I said, I was involved with Journey, a Foreigner, a U2, and they're all great bands. I love those bands. We all grew up with those bands, but when I started learning this ToTo material, I knew respect just grew out of that, and I just became so fond of what they did, not only in ToTo, but they've helped Michael Jackson. They were on the Thriller album on several songs. They've just helped literally thousands of artists over the years because they were session guys. They were all session players out in L.A. And they were just involved with so many things before they even became ToTo. So that respect has grown, at their level of musicianship. It's just incredible.
Once again, Shane Russell, the lead singer with Hold the Line, ToTo tribute band that will be with us at Bobstock on Saturday evening. You mentioned a few of the members of the band, Hold the Line. Who else is involved in the band?
Well, we have Joe Morton, who is an L.A. session guy back in the 80s and 90s. Joe has played with Shaka Khan, B.B. King, Etta James, Ambrosia, Al Jarreau. We got Bob Croft, who's done a lot of work for ESPN. He's done some guitar work for some television shows. We also have Ron Perrin, who was an LA guy himself, and he did several sessions out there and has been involved with a Beatles tribute there in Denver. So we got a lot of experience in the band. I've played in several countries, done cruise ship work. So we all had been around the block, so it made coming together for a ToTo tribute relatively easy as far as our knowledge, but we've all been challenged in this, and we are just so thankful to have the following that we have in just such a short amount of time, John.
I know I'm a musician myself. I know one of the issues over the last year and a half has been the pandemic and the inability to get out and play in front of people and get that instant reaction. It has to be exciting now to be back out in front of people and getting that reaction.
Exactly, John. It is such everybody wants to get back out. You know, everybody wants to go out and see live bands, which makes it that much easier for us. We're dying. All of my musician friends, you know, we're just in such a peril over this last year to get back out there and play. So it is just a blessing that we can have, you know, Bobstock Festival this year and a lot of the outdoor festivals here back home in Mississippi. We've had such a great turnout because of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are very excited to have Hold the Line here at the annual Bobstock Music Festival presented by Cargill. You will take the stage Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and we certainly want to encourage everyone to come out and see you guys. So, Shane, let's wrap up this way. Give your best pitch for people to come out and see Hold the Line.
Okay, John, thanking you and Lindsay and all of the people at the radio stations for sponsoring us. LSO, which is Local Sounds Online, with Tim sponsoring us and communicating with us on this thing. You know, Guitar Center, Park Meadows with their guitar giveaway. We're so excited to get to do this show. Hold the Line is one very energetic concert, so we're going to be performing 90 minutes of the best hits and collaborations of ToTo, and we want everybody to experience what we are doing.
Oh, it's going to sound great. I can hardly wait, and I look forward to meeting you in person at Bobstock, Shane.
Absolutely, John. We cannot wait. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing to plug this event too.
Shane Russell with Hold the Line, ToTo Tribute.